In this video, I will introduce you to NExS, which allows your spreadsheets in XLSX format to be included directly in Salesforce. Let's take a look at a NExS sheet embedded in Salesforce. We're in the Sales Cloud. Let's click on Opportunities to look at an opportunity record. Pulling that up, we can see a NExS sheet called Quick Quotation. So let me change the quick quotation amounts to 20, 100 for floating licenses, and let's make this 80 integration hours, and the total changes to $122,900. So let me look at the details of the opportunity in Salesforce. What does Salesforce have? It has an opportunity amount of $122,900. It also has this description fields with 20 seats, 100 floaters, and 80 integration hours, just as we set above. All that information from the calculator based on a spreadsheet has been recorded in Salesforce, your system of record. Now let's take a look at how to add new NExS sheets to Salesforce. Coming over to the app launcher, going to view all, I see I have the NExS Sheets app in my org. So let me pull that up, and then I see the sheets that are available to me. To add a new one, I hit the Manage button. I do Create New. I want to upload a new spreadsheet file. I want this tiered pricing calculator annual, selecting that XLSX file, punching the button, upload and configure, and then preview. And then I see this calculator, and this is a little more sophisticated tiered pricing calculator. So if you have more users than a given tier, all the users in the previous tier get the price for that tier. So let's say I have 51 users, then I've got 50 users at 15 per month and one user at 13 per month. So let's see what that total would be just as an exercise. Well, that's 763 a month, and for 2 years, that's $18,312. So now I'm ready to publish this app. I go out and press the Deploy Now button as well. And now this app has been deployed in my Salesforce org. So coming back to this tab, I can refresh. I see my new annual software quotation. Going back into the Sales Cloud, I am going to go to Opportunities here, go back to Broadway Tech, and I want to add that new Lightning Web component to my opportunity page here. So I've got NExS Sheet as a custom managed component. I'm just going to drop that right on top. I can select a sheet ID here. I want the annual software quotation as we discussed. I want changes to that quotation to be saved in real time. So I set that option. And then I simply hit save, and that new quotation is going to be available on my opportunity. So you can see I've got that available now. Let's go back and make the same change we made before in preview. So I'm going to set this to 51 users and expect to see the calculator update to 18,000, over 18,000 for 2 years right here. So what's happened is down here in the opportunity details, I can see again that the amount is updated with 18,312, And now my summary information says that I've got 51 users and a term of 2 years. So here again, a little bit more sophisticated pricing calculator, allowing you to calculate tiered pricing and updating the system of record, which is Salesforce. Okay, let's take a look at the pricing calculator that was embedded in Salesforce. This is the annual tiered pricing calculator. You can see I have at the top 25,000 users. And with this being tiered pricing, the number of users that falls in any given tier will get the price for that particular tier. So this pricing calculator goes up to 20,000 as the next to the highest tier. There are 5,000 licenses, with 25,000 being the number of licenses configured above. There are 5,000 licenses above that 20,000 threshold. So those will be $3 per month. And you see in this roll-up column the contribution of that final 5,000 to the total price. So the roll-up column over here is added together to get the total price, the sum of G12 to G23. But if we take a look at the formulas in the roll-up column, you can see they are quite a bit more detailed. To get this spreadsheet into Salesforce, we've got a couple of configuration tabs, a binding tab and a NExS.app tab. So let's take a look at the binding tab. Here we have Salesforce fields, and data can either be pulled from Salesforce fields or pushed to Salesforce fields. In this case, the name field will be pulled from Salesforce, and the amount field in an opportunity will map to a cell, the value of a cell on the main tab. And then there's a formula for the description field as well, which is also based on the main tab. The NExS.app tab is the main configuration tab, and it contains the name of this app, software quotation annual in this case. And then it contains views, including a view of what will be displayed in Salesforce, and that view is specified to be main A1 to F27. And let's take a quick look at that. So where will that view land? Well, over here is F27. Yep, that's cell F27. So you notice that in Salesforce, I did not see the roll-up column or that total check cell on the right. Those aren't part of the view. I only see what's necessary to present to the user. And then the view also defines the input cells, which in this case are C4 and C5. Those are the number of users and the number of years in the term. And then for internal use, there's a view on the binding tab that I showed you. And that's all there is to it. A couple of quick configuration tabs to allow you to put your spreadsheets in Salesforce. And of course, you can do whatever you want with your spreadsheets. You can have many, many more tabs other than just this tab we called main in this example, for lookups or for other views if you need them. Really, this is the easiest way to get your existing Excel formulas, lookups, and rules into Salesforce. For more information about NExS, please contact us using this contact information. We look forward to hearing from you.